in terms of quality animation and everything from storyboard to the adaptation of the manga, everything was perfect in this episode. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. Like, even small details were just like so perfectly made. For example, when Sui basically throws Midoriya, Todoroki, and Shoji into the air like a bullet. That blood, that small detail of her tongue being cut and that blood that spills off it, like every single detail was well made in this episode. Like it was just well produced. I just have to say it. Like this was most probably the best episode I've seen so far in all My Hero Academia. That's for sure. Like it's definitely the best episode produced up until date. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna spoil it because I already know they're gonna go all out with one of the episodes of My Hero Academia. That's gonna happen. But let's talk about this episode. What they had in basic calamity and what they actually meant in this episode is. First of all, let's talk about Tokoyami. Tokoyami is super OP. Like he is legit super OP, and imagine what he can do if he can control his power. Because while he was not able to control his power, he still was capable of taking down a villain who was literally about to go on a death sentence. Just imagine that, like if a villain who was about to be gone to a death sentence such length, like if you defeat that kind of villain, you are damn OP. Like you are damn OP. Like this man Tokoyami is pretty damn OP. And it has been built up since like the first season. Like from first season, Tokoyami's quirk has been this very mysterious quirk which nobody knows about. But at the same time, you have this cool dynamic where he's also said that his quirk works at night time. He can release like a lot better, and then in the time at sunshine, his power just goes down. At light makes his power go down, and this has been said in even in season 2 of My Hero Academia, episode 4, if I'm correct. That is the tournament arc where Tokoyami was explaining to Midoriya about his quirk. So it has been said a lot of times what Tokoyami's quirk in actuality is, and we can already see how powerful his quirk is just like looking at this episode. Now, let, let's also talk about Bakugo's character, like how he was like being very very angry as usual. He's like, I don't need protection, but still everybody's like, shut up. I like how Todoroki was just like, shut up and just walk with us. Like yo, that was something to just like keep an eye on. Like yo, it's something to like be really impressed with how well the characters get developed even with the smallest conversations. Now, aside from that, let's talk about. And again, Shoji is the one whose hand got cut off, not not Ragdoll. Ragdoll, she's alive. Don't worry, she's alive. Anyways, moving out from that point on, let's talk about our first meeting with my favorite yandere in all anime. I'm not gonna lie, she is my favorite anime yandere in all anime, and that's none other than Toga. Like Toga, she's basically the most. She's. I could say this, like she's the most adorable yandere I've seen in My Hero Academia. Like my dude, she is really adorable as a yandere. Like I just have to say this because people will like people will like that yandere from Warlord, but my dude, she is definitely an adorable yandere. Like dude, like even when she's like killing, like this episode made it creepier in a way, but at the same time it also made some moments where she's like just being adorable and being like, oh, do you want to be my friend? And well, just like having the knife, and then I have a weird way of saying that, but yeah. But at the same time, it was creepy about how she was talking to Uraraka when Uraraka used her skills, which were again implemented from season 2, which we saw in the when they were being trained by different people in season 2. Uraraka trained in hand-to-hand combat, and we saw that skill being implemented here. And and we see that how she puts down Toga, and we also see that Toga has also slid a little bit of cut on um, Sui's throat, not throat, Sui's tongue, the frog tongue. Yeah, whatever. Let it go. And now I want to talk about the creepy part that comes up. Is like how she's talking about, who, like she's like, oh, here we go, like I know you like somebody. I know you have you want to be like that person, and yeah. Like she's getting into Uraraka's man. And to be honest, Uraraka isn't that hard to read at all because it kind of is like the same. It's a very simple personality that Uraraka has. Like Uraraka is the most simplest personality in My Hero Academia because of how she's built and everything. Like she's adorable at the same time. She has a very simple personality, like a very simple person who wants to be a hero. So yeah, in a way you can easily read her mind if you even try it because she's very simple to read. Now at the same time, I also want to talk about when Midoriya and everybody show up, and when Toga just looks at Midoriya, you can see that bright eyes sparkle and just be like, I found a boy. And she just says like, I made some friends and I'm interested in a boy. I'm like, yo, yeah, that's happening. Yeah, that's happening. Now, Midoriya has three people in general who are right now crushing on him, but okay, three people. Yeah, I said three people because season two, we got the scientist chick. Season like Uraraka from season two too. Like she has been like that since season two, and Midoriya now. Like Midoriya is also like now Toga. Like Toga is also like yo, I have a crush on this guy. Midoriya is getting his harem. Yeah, well whatever. Let's get on moving onto the next part. Now let's talk about how the magician dude, uh, Bakugo and Tokoyami were basically kidnapped by this man. Like he's pretty good at tricking people basically. That's what is implied here. And you could already see that how he's easily tricked these people. Now, one of the coolest moments in all of My Hero Academia, I have to see this final moment when Midoriya, Todoroki, and Shoji just go like bullet launch into this guy and just like go on and like yo, it has to be one of the coolest moments in all My Hero Academia anime at least because in the manga it had an impact on me but it wasn't that great of an impact. I was like okay, that's cool and I never thought like it would be this well animated in the anime. It just made me like a whoa, that animation, like it just got me go like whoa, it's real good. Like it is real good. Hands down, it's real good. So yeah, that's a point. Oh, another point I wanted to make. Ayoma. Ayoma was basically hiding from what's his name? Darby and Twice. Ayoma was basically hiding with Jiro, and he was pretty scared. Without any doubt, he was pretty scared. Obviously, Darby's ability is also one of the most broken abilities the way he is. So yeah, he's obviously scared of him, and because Ayoma is obviously doesn't have that kind of skills and power, it's very natural for him to be scared of facing a villain all alone because again Jiro was knocked out. She was knocked out by the gas. So that's why it's very natural reaction that Ayoma had. At the same time, I also want to talk about Momo and what's his name? The other guy. I forgot. Awaze. I think so. That's what his name is. So those two. Momo's intelligence again shows up in this episode. Like just from season one, she has always been an intelligent personality, except for season two where she had kind of lost her personality because she faced a loss in the tournament. But she got back that personality when she faced Eraserhead in the end of season two, and basically that personality shows right now too, where she heard about the mission being completed. She thought that this would mean that the mission is completed, and the Nomu, which was chasing them, just was left. Again, the Nobu is did a pretty damn good job, like on Momo and Awaze. So basically, as the Nomu was leaving, Momo basically got a got a kind of a radar, like a signal radar, and just attached it on the Momo. So basically, it just shows that how intelligent Momo is in every shape and form. Because again, this chick came into the UA because she was considered the most intelligent one out of all the group. She was considered the most intelligent one in season 1 without any doubt. And again, she lost her intelligence and she got back when she was with Todoroki and was teaming up with him to just fight against Eraserhead. And without any doubt, Momo's intelligence again shows that she's definitely like intelligent than most like her IQ is just way above than all the other people when it comes to like these kind of situations. It's obviously not like like the most intelligent hero or anything. She's not obviously not that, but she's definitely the one who's most intelligent in her own class or in her own year, basically. In the whole first year, most probably she is the most intelligent one that there. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, that just shows that. And I think so most of the part I covered up everything that was in this episode. I don't want to spoil anything in future. But anyways, let's talk about the preview. Now the preview shows us Shoji, Todoroki, and Midoriya fighting Dabi twice and our yandere chick Toga. I know this fight. Where does I know what this episode is. Fine. I'm not gonna even spoil it. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of My Hero Academia. This was definitely the best episode I've seen so far in this season, at least. I'm not talking the best episode overall. This was definitely best episode, one of the best episodes overall, but it was definitely not the best episode yet because there is an episode you have to wait for, and it'll have one of the greatest fights. So you just have to wait for that one episode. So yeah. That's all for this episode. Let me know what you think about this episode in general. Let me know what you think about the villains and what do you think about their objective with Bakugo and Tokoyami being kidnapped. So let me know all about that, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.